Just making sure we are live on both channels. I think we are. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to another Daily Printulian with me, Trudy from Printulu, of course. So today, firstly, I hope everyone's having a very good Monday. I've been super busy, so I'm glad I got time to quickly squeeze in a live video with you guys. So today we're going to be doing a super important video. Basically, I'm going to be taking you, because I actually have an order to place. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned that I am decorating my flat at the moment in Johannesburg. So I'm going to be placing an order today for a couple of canvases. So we call that box frames at Printulu. So I'm going to take you guys with me step by step how to place your first order with Printulu if you haven't done that yet. I know an online ordering system can seem quite daunting to a lot of people. So I was thinking, let's take you step by step while I place my order today. And then maybe you can learn something, you can see how it's done, what's the quickest way to go about things. And yes, if you have any questions for me while I'm going through this, please pop them in the comments down below and I can answer them after I've finished sharing my screen. Okay, cool. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen. Great. Okay. So here we've got the awesome Printulu website. For those of you who are new, it's www.printulu.co.za, and this is our homepage. This is the page that it will take you to. So you can obviously scroll down, see some of our, you can subscribe to the newsletter, you can see some of our reviews from some important clients that we've had. Yeah, basically just the main homepage. But where you want to be going, which is the quickest, is to go to all products, or you can also search. We also have a blog, so please do go check that out. Very important tips there that you can read through in your own time. But today, because I'm going to be placing an order for box frames, that is the canvases that a lot of people have in their houses. It's super pretty, and yeah, it's a great way to liven up your wall. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm clicking on that. It's worth noting I do have an account with Printulu, so I am already logged in there. So the first thing you want to do, if you don't have an account, create an account. We've gone through a lot of reasons why that is so important and helpful in some previous videos. I'll also post a quick rundown of why creating an account is so important in the comments down below, but I want to keep today's video not too long, so I'm not going to get into too much detail with that now. Okay, so here we have the box frame product. You have the set quantities. With most of our products, you can also create a custom quantity. I want 2, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So what's great is you'll see as I'm updating that, the price is updating on the side. So what is really great is you don't have to email us and wait for a quotation from customer service. You can do it automatically on the website and you immediately know what it's going to cost you. Especially if you have a client that you're doing this for, the quotes are instant. So that's really cool. But obviously, if you do have a product that you want printed and you can't figure it out on the website, you can't find it, you're not sure if you have the right configuration set up, please do feel free to reach out to us via calling us. The phone number is here at the bottom. Here you go. 010-593-0558, or email us at support@printulu.co.za and we'll be happy to assist you. Today, obviously, I'm well versed in the website, so I'm just going to be helping myself out here. Okay, so let's just make sure we have everything right here too. The automatic basic check is fine for me. We've gone through these file checks in a previous video with Tabang, so please do go check that out if you want to be sure which file check is best for you. I want A1. I've gone to my flat over the weekend and measured the walls, so A1 is perfect for me for both. This only comes in a standard E-flute material. Full color on one side is perfect for this, and I'm going to be uploading a print-ready PDF file later on once I've finished the artwork, so I'm not going to be showing you how to do that today, but it is super simple. Here you can upload the file if you've already got it. Otherwise, you can place your order so long and upload it whenever you're ready. It's just worth noting that we don't go into production with your product unless you have provided a valid proof of payment and you have provided an artwork that we can print. So please do remember that we are not going into production until we've received those two things, and you will also receive email reminders for those, because we obviously want to make sure that we're getting into production as soon as possible with your stuff so we can stay on track with your deadline. And what I mean by that is this date stipulated here. So I only need standard delivery. This isn't super urgent, so I'm not going to be asking for express. So you can see if I place my order and I send my payment and print ready artwork before 2 p.m. today, I'm cutting it quite short. It's 1:30, so that's probably not going to happen. But if I had done that, then I would have received this by the 29th of, the 3rd of July. Sorry, blonde moment there. So that's pretty simple, and also great turnaround time. So that's pretty cool. So with everything on this, you have a really transparent idea of when and where and how everything is happening. Okay, so I'm happy with my 2 canvases. I am clicking buy now. I'm not going to be adding anything else. Cool. So here you have your checkout page. I don't have a voucher to use today, so that is where you would put that in. Also, I have gone through that in a previous video, but for today I'm happy with that, and I'm going to proceed to checkout. So because I have an account, the next thing you want to do, if you don't have an account yet, or you don't want to create an account, I would argue that you should, but you would ideally fill in your billing and your shipping address here. Those 2 addresses can be different, so don't stress about that. But for today, this is just for something personal for me, so I'm going to be choosing one of my addresses. Please don't stalk me, guys. That would be great. Ship to this address, and obviously you can also ship it to a different address, so you've got those options here. Once I place checkout here, though, I just want to go through the payment methods. You can do an instant payment via PayFast or any of those. In my case, I'm going to be doing an EFT bank deposit later on. I just want to place my order for today, so I'm going to go ahead and say checkout. Just wait while our pretty logo is loading. There's one thing while we wait that I want to go through with. I have mentioned it before, but I think it's worth reiterating. We've seen this issue quite a few times still, so that is why I'm going to be reiterating that. Okay, let me just verify this. Happy with that. Okay, see, so again, only after receiving your proof of payment and artwork, we will confirm the delivery date. Great. Okay, so here you have a button where you can upload the proof of payment. I'm only going to do this later, so I'll do that later on my account. But for now, we are happy. So what I wanted to discuss with you guys, and what I wanted to reiterate, is if you don't upload your artwork, let me just show my face again. Cool. If you ask us to upload the artwork for you, that is fine. Ideally, you should be doing that, because then you have the peace of mind of knowing this is what I uploaded, I've double checked it, and I'm happy with this artwork that's going through to production, right? But if we're uploading it for you, you will receive an email asking you to proceed. If you don't click proceed on that email, we do not go into production with it. So that's obviously to make sure that you have full control over your order, and you are fully aware of what is going through. We do not want to waste anyone's time or money, so that is why we do it that way. So a lot of people assume that once we've uploaded the artwork, it goes straight through to production. It does not. You have to click confirm on that email that we send you before it does go to pre-production. So please make sure that you do that. That's something that we see quite a lot, and it causes super unnecessary delays, right? So please do be aware of that. Let me just think. I'm just looking at my list here if there's anything that I missed. So obviously now with my order, I'm going to go finish my artworks, make sure they're perfectly print ready. I have covered that in a video before, but I'll link that in the comments down below for you guys as reference, a print ready artwork. We also have a help center on the website. I think maybe I should quickly show you guys that. Yeah, let me quickly show you guys that. So let's go to the lovely website. Okay, so here's the help center right at the top here. And this is, again, it'll show you how to order if you click over here, how to make your artwork ready for print, and our FAQs. So if you have a question, go check out our FAQs potentially, and most likely the answer is already answered for you here. Also, we've obviously been answering FAQs in our daily live videos on Facebook. So just go through those as well if you have any questions and see if any of that maybe rings a bell. But what I was talking about is how to make your artwork ready for print. So we have Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, and Corel Draw, which I myself don't use, but we do have all of these step-by-step steps, basically, of showing you how to create a print-ready artwork. And as I mentioned, let me just show you my face again, yay. As I mentioned, I also covered this in a previous video. It was Adobe Illustrator, so that's vector format, so that's obviously what I would always recommend. It's great, but we do also have a Canva one if you don't have any of these expensive design softwares available. Canva is free to use, and I've gone through that as well, so go check those out. I will also link them down below. But yeah, so what I wanted to mention is basically, so now I will upload my print ready artwork file to my account, to that order, and I'll upload my proof of payment. One more thing that I do need to mention is when you are sending, if you're doing it directly from the bank, you're in your bank, say APSA or whatever, and you're making the payments, select your own email address. This is something Tabang advised in a previous video. Select your own email address to send the proof of payment to. That is because when it comes from the bank, it's hard for us to track which order this is in reference to. So if you send it to yourself and just forward that to us on the same email thread that we've been communicating with you, it's a lot easier to reconcile the proof of payment to your actual order, and it avoids, again, unnecessary delays. So that's another very handy tip. Yeah, but that's really as simple as it gets with Printulu. You literally go on the website, get your instant quote, add to cart, check out, and send your proof of payment and your artwork, and you're set to go. It's really that simple. But if you have any further questions, please reach out to us. We're always here to help. And yes, also, I obviously didn't add design services because I'm designing it myself, and the artwork will be print ready once I upload it. But if you are adding design services, I've also included a video, I think last week I did a video on this, of how to actually brief the designer, the design team. So yeah, I'll link that down below as well. That's quite useful if you are a bit scared of how to go about that whole process. But yeah, that's it from me today, guys. I think hopefully that was a quick rundown of how to order with Printulu. It takes you 5 minutes if everything's set up, and yeah, you receive your order, free delivery on the standard delivery. You receive your order to your address on the date that is specified, and it's really that simple. Okay, so I think that's it from me today. Please check out the new Emerging Markets Entrepreneur episode that we are launching today. It's coming out very soon, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to be launching it on the Facebook page, so you will be able to go watch it on YouTube immediately from there. Yes, I think that's it for today before I continue rambling. All right, guys, feel free to go place your first order with Printulu. I hope I've erased all of the main fears that people have. And as always, if you're unsure about something, don't be shy. Reach out to us and we will help you and sort you out in no time. All right, guys. Yeah, have a great Monday further. I know I'm going to enjoy mine, and have a great week, but I will see you again tomorrow for another live video. Cheers.